guys. Just doing a chill drawing stream today. Gonna be largely silent, so I'll be checking the chat every once in a while, but I'm mostly just gonna get in there. Hey, John. Hang on a minute, man. Let me get this thing tweeted out. Paste. Come on. Chill drawing. Stream. Tweet. All right, we're good there. Let me get this thing. Copy. There you go. If you want to jump in here, go ahead. Let me turn this music down a little bit. What we got here? Where's my Spotify here? Turn it down a little bit. Okay, let me get over here, get some stuff done. I gotta quit screwing around and get some work done. Been working on this same piece forever. Yeah, take your time, Johnny. You guys got the link. And what do we got here? Yeah, okay. All right. Let me switch the chairs here. Gotta move my crap around because I only got the one camera. All right, where's my bag? Damn it, it's way over here. Got all my drawing gear in this bag. Is this the H3? Yeah. Put that there. So how you been, John? How's things, man? Dun, 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 dun. Mm-hmm. Warm up a little bit. Where'd my red pencil go? There it is. What's going on with my lights? There should be more light. It's weird. Things like whatever, I guess. Well, no news can be good news, man. Of your love. Brum, 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 brum. Home. My stupid cell phone. Trying to get my crap in here. Turn that down. I'm just getting my crap fixed here. Let me put this someplace where I can give it a look every once in a while. So what are you working on right now? Where's the damn piece I was doing it? Get my erasers out of here. None of your damn business, and I think you stay out of my personal affairs. Well, damn, son. There it is. Just doing like a little study here. This guy's name is Nar. That's his pen name, and I'm just warming up, kind of checking out how he puts his forms together and striations he does in his muscles. And how's this red showing up on the screen? I'm going to watch you draw now, Dance Monkey. Yes, master. Oh, yes. I'm doing good, master. Let me take this up here so I don't have to keep moving it. I'm going to warm up on this and there we go. See how this comes out. God dang, I gotta get better glasses. Playing around with this. Let me get the rest of this paper off. I don't need that one. It's on the desk. Playing around with this red lead. I don't know how it's showing up on screen, but I figured it's a lot easier to see than that blue line stuff. Sometimes I feel wilderness. Bum, 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 bum. Adam Cole, baby. Hey, what's up, Frank? Dude, I'm still riding high on that. Dude, those interviews, the interviews they gave after the pay-per-view were awesome, man. He basically said that it was a done deal almost from day one. And he did say that they made him a crazy offer, but you know what they wanted to do? Vince wanted to make him a manager. And he was like, are you shitting me? Can you imagine that? Adam Cole, one of the hottest wrestlers in the world, one of the most popular wrestlers in the world, and Vince wanted to make him a freaking manager. He basically wanted to do the same thing to him that they did to Leo Rush. He was going to have him be the manager for a bigger, typical Vince type guy, which is just freaking stupid. I mean, I don't understand that. I will never understand Vince's thought process on this. Yeah, it was 2 seasons. How long until Taker is back in the ring? Dude, after what happened this weekend, man, I wouldn't be shocked if Vince called him up the next day. I was like, hey, how you feeling? You feel you in good shape? You been working out? Yeah. So How much money do you want to come back for Saudi Arabia? Freaking Vince, man, I tell you. There's all these people shitting on Triple H because of what's happened to NXT. And I'm like, everybody forgets that the reason why the last year or two that NXT has sucked is because Vince has been little by little shoving his nose in for the last freaking year. Let him call, baby. And I am a piece of shit manager for almost. Yeah. It's like, it's stupid, man. Like, you remember what they did to Leo Rush? Leo Rush was one of the biggest, one most talented cruiserweights they had, and they basically had him hawking Bobby Lashley, which, don't get me wrong, I like Bobby Lashley, but freaking hell, man. Dude's talented. Let him do his thing. But I digress. It makes no sense. It makes no sense at all. All the reason to shit on Hunter, they chose that one. Why is there a link if you don't let anyone in? All right, sorry, dude. Like I said, I wasn't paying attention. My computer's all the way over on the left side.
Yeah, whatever. This guy.
How you doing, man?
What did I just say?
I don't give a shit, man. You're in here. You need to talk.
That's my favorite line. Ever since I saw that when I was a kid, it was in Ace Ventura when Dan Marino says, hey, you got any more of that gum?
Yeah.
He says, none of your damn business. No, thank you. Stay out of my personal affairs.
How you been, man?
I've been doing really good.
Oh, good.
Really, really, really good. Very, very stress-free, very busy, but very stress-free.
Cool.
The only thing that is causing me stress by gum is this charger. My phone charger is causing me stress. Other than that, I'm good.
Dude, my cell phone, I gotta get a new phone. Like the plug where my charging cable goes into is all jacked up. Which that's something that's really common with cell phones, is putting that cord in and out like that wears out that outlet. And
that's what she said.
Yeah, man. But and mine now is like you got to put it just right for it to start charging, and if you jostle even a little bit, it loses its connection.
And what good are you if you can't even take a light jostling?
Yeah. So I gotta get a new phone because
I get that they're sensitive electronics, you know.
Yeah. But
there's got to be there's one realistically, you know, phones nowadays, they're you don't mess with them. They're not like the old Motorola Razors or the Blackberries, you know, where you could take the phone apart and do stuff to it. The phone is essentially a slab now.
Yeah.
You can't do anything to it. The user error is down at an all-time low because there's nothing to interface with, essentially.
Yeah.
The one thing that the user has to do with the phone constantly is put in this charging port. It charges their phone. Why don't they make that the most robust thing in the world?
Yeah. Well, it's the same reason why they don't make a bumper they don't make a car that'll last more than 15 years. You know?
You're talking about engineered obsolescence.
Yeah. It's like, you know, we could put a freaking man on the moon. You gonna tell me we can't make a bumper that doesn't fall off? But yeah, it's not.
I will say though, in their defense, the bumper's never fallen off of my car.
Yeah, but I mean, you know what I mean. It's like shit on cars are designed to break after like 5-10 years.
Yep. Right around that 100,000 miles, everything just starts to fall apart. Windows stop rolling up and down. Jesus,
dude. My freaking my passenger side rear view mirror literally fell off of my car.
Dude, my gas tank cap, not the cap that you screw on, just the one that you flip close.
Yeah.
Like the retention spring busted on it. How does that's got to be the simplest mechanism in the world. A spring so that when you close your cap, it stays closed. Now it's like every time I make a right turn, it's flopping open.
It's like my car, and I got a Volkswagen too, man. Like German engineering is supposed to be so amazing. Literally, the mirror it didn't break; it fell off. It just fell out of like the housing. The mirror part just went doink. It's just you shitting me? It's like, what the freaking hell, man?
Like, here's the thing about German engineering. Here's the thing. Yes, they do, on the whole, make a technically better product. However, in order for things to work right in the long term, you have to be careful with it. And because German people know this, in general, they are more careful with their stuff.
Yeah.
Like when you get I seen this one, it was a TV show, and it was somebody that was buying an M5, a BMW M5.
Mm-hmm.
And in with the BMW M5, in with the the booklet they would give you with your car, right? Tell you where everything's at, what kind of oil to use, all that jazz. In that book, there was an exercise regimen because this car works optimally if you are not over 170 pounds.
Yeah.
Like, they put so much responsibility on the buyer to make their stuff work correctly for long term. I mean, it's a wonder why things that don't work that well over here. Yeah, I mean, over here in America, we're the kind of people that slam refrigerator doors,
Dude, we're the kind of people that bitch about wearing masks because we're trying to watch our health, but then we friggin' hoon cheeseburgers and Twinkies down our throat.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, now you're concerned about health? You're literally eating shit. And not to be judgmental, because I was doing the same thing for a long time. It's just, that's the level of our stupidity.
Yep. See, I'm the kind of guy where I'm like, you know what? I had a good run already. I decided when I was 26, I had a good run. So whatever happens, happens.
Shit, dude. Yeah, I would like to continue.
Oh, for what?
So I'm good.
For what reason?
For what reason?
What reason is there to linger?
Because I don't know what comes after, man. What if there's nothing?
What if you die and there's still no hoverboards? What are you gonna do?
Dude, I don't give a shit about hoverboards, man. I'm more interested in my friggin' sex robot. I'm lonely.
Now, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when sex robots have been out for 30 years and you still can't get one in your state?
There's always stealing.
Why linger?
It was like, what was that guy? God dang it! Can't remember. There was a celebrity that died a couple of years ago. I can't remember what his, but they're like, he was basically like, I'm pretty much. And this was when he was like, he was 50 years old. He's like, I'm kind of out of shit. He's like, I think I'm done. He's like, I'm kind of out of shit to do.
I mean, yeah. I mean, well, look, there's so many things that you could devote your life to mastering.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to just, dabble, yeah, you can run through everything there is to do.
I was like, that's right. He was a comedian. But he was talking about how he's like, everybody talks about, he was talks about how like a lot of celebrities committed suicide, and they're like, he had so much more to give. He said, how do you know he wasn't out of shit? It's like he peaked young. He didn't have anything new. And he's like, hey, he's like, you shouldn't be giving him shit for clawing his way out.
I mean, I get it. Some people they want to hang around for one reason or another, but
yeah,
as a man, there's really no reason to hang around if you got your affairs in order.
This conversation went dark really fast.
No, this is a great conversation. A conversation that needs to be had. So many people hang around for no reason other than to just be around.
It's like, get out of here. We need those resources for people that got shit to do.
Like, number one, let's say you got a wife and kids, right?
Yeah.
For instance, I happen to have a wife and 2 kids. Now, is it better for me at the ripe old age of 48 to leave them suddenly? I end up with some sort of a condition, maybe an infarction of some sort. I just refuse treatment. I say, whatever. And they get my life insurance, and they get my savings, and they get the house, the cars, and they're set up for a few more years so my wife can be whatever, and then she'll, whatever. She'll be fine. And if worse comes to worse, she'll end up on welfare. Now, would that be better? Or would it be better if I were to just hang around, drain all the savings, get me and my wife into tremendous debt, and live my last 11, 12 years in pain and not being able to do anything because I might overstress myself?
Quality of life is an important thing.
Mm-hmm. That's just a for instance. What do you think? What would be better?
I don't know. I don't know, man.
See, most people, what they do is they justify it. They say, "Well, I'm going to get better, and then I'm going to change my lifestyle so that I can live long." And they never do. They still end up in pain, and they end up draining their savings account.
Yeah. Hey, Courtney. See who else is here. Hey, Spencer. How you guys doing? Hollywood. Frank says, feeling better, dude. My throat. Oh my God, man! It's so sore. We live streamed the pay-per-view for AEW wrestling last night.
Oh yeah, you were talking about wrestling.
Oh my God, dude, it was such an awesome show.
So how hot is Adam Cole?
Dude, he's been one of on WWE's NXT brand. He's been like the top guy for like the last 4 or 5 years. Like the last 4 years. He's huge. He's huge, and the fact that I'm
looking him up right now. He kind of looks like a Poindexter.
Dude, he's amazingly talented in the ring. His in-ring work is fantastic.
So he's like a Benoit. Like, he's not much to look at, but he's impressive.
Yeah, he's very, very skilled.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring up Benoit on your channel.
No, dude, I don't care. I don't agree with. I don't like what he did, but he's still, in my personal opinion, one of the best wrestlers ever. It's just unfortunate that he did what he did. But dude, in one night we got Adam Cole, Daniel Bryan, Ruby Soho, Minoru Suzuki, and CM Punk's first match in 7 years. That's friggin' bonker shit. It was on the surface, it seemed like a very standard pay-per-view, but it was one of the best pay-per-views ever. It was amazing.
So I got a question for your chat.
Go for it.
Because I'm having a hard time seeing what you're doing. It's very
I'm sorry.
Pixely?
Is it?
Yeah, and so I'm looking on the YouTube, and it also looks pixely. And when I look on the StreamYards here, it looks pixely to me. I want to know if it also looks pixely to them, and I have it set to 720 is supposed to be.
Let me see here.
Because I can't see what you're drawing at all.
Oh, dude, it's coming in really bad. What the hell?
And as much as I love talking about wrestling,
what the? Maybe it's the music. Let me turn the music off. What's going on here? Because the camera that I have set up,
oh, you rubbed Vaseline on the camera so you get that nice.
No, because in my StreamYards, wait a minute.
It helps when you take pictures of yourself. It's like a filter.
Connection is unstable. What? Troubleshoot. Why is my connection so low?
They're saying in the chat it is blurry.
Yeah, it's really bad. Let's see here. Ethernet. Next. What is going on?
Johnny Cage says he thought it was his third world connection acting up. Johnny Cage is coming, watching the show live from Myanmar.
Quit. I'm trying to kill anything that could be eating up something's eating up my bandwidth. What the hell, man? I'm on Ethernet. I'm not on wireless. I'm on a direct connection. And I just noticed that it's actually got a warning up on the stream. God damn, I might have to stop this and restart it.
Really? What? Why don't I hop off? Maybe you hosting me is eating up your bandwidth.
I'm disconnecting. Yeah. Everybody hang on a second. I'm gonna go try to do a restart, and hopefully that's gonna kick me off if I do that though. Shit. Why is that? Yeah, I might have to drop here, guys, and start a new stream because this is bad.
Hollywood says it's the curse of she who shall not be named. Is that Voldemort?
No, it's an inside joke. All right, guys. Give me a minute. I'm gonna see if I can't fix this on my end, and I'll be right back.
Bye. Oh, he's still out there yelling about bandwidth. I guess it's my show right now. So what's going on, guys? My name is John Dillard, formerly known as John Dillard Gaming the System, and currently Dillard Draws. I have my own YouTube channel. It's pretty great, if I do say so myself. But I am also a amateur artist. I draw things. I met Comic Book Bob about 2, maybe 3 years ago in a little group that we're in together in, and I think it was a Facebook group, creators, comic creators. And it's been fun ever since. He's done a few videos and segments that I didn't like. He does a lot of horror gaming that I don't like, but I do like when he plays things like 7 Days to Die, Ark, that sort of business. But yeah, he's a good friend of mine. And the thing I like about Bob is that his when it comes to his artwork, it's very technically precise. I tend to put a bit more rendering into my stuff, and I like to shoot. In my head, I call it I'm directing a film. I shoot from very severe angles, but Bob's work, it's very well thought out. Little things that I forget to do in the middle of drawing. Like, for instance, I'm drawing a large panel of metal with rivets on it, and I'll just put my circles on the rivets and keep it moving. But he being a comic book, more in tune with the comic book aspect of it and the inking, will actually remember that, oh, I have to put the heavier part of this circle, the line weight, on the opposite side of the light and stuff like that. Everything he does is very deliberate and very professional, which is why I enjoy watching Bob's work. Yeah. So that's my history with Bob. See, Bob is neurotic with his art. I'm not complaining. Yeah, he is, and it shows. It shows when the work is finished. It looks like a lot of care has gone into it. Yeah. And the thing is, that stuff makes a big difference overall. Like, I remember people would always tell me, hey, because my artwork is not bad, but when it comes to how it appears on the page, it's, drawing for comics is a whole different monster than just art in general. And Bob gave me, he's like, how come you never outline your characters, especially because I had one drawing where the hand was close to the viewer, and I figured because there was so much rendering on the hand and it was in the front of everything else that it didn't need to be outlined with the thick black line. And I went back and I kind of I transferred it to digital to mess around with it because I didn't want to mess with the original. And by God, like, once I put that black outline, it didn't matter where in the room I placed that drawing. Like, you could see what was happening in the panel because of the outlines that were there. And I was like, oh man, I've been doing this wrong the entire time. Now, granted, I haven't been doing comic books I think I've been doing comics for about 3 years. But just hanging out with Bob, it's a nice little crash course on how to be better. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, it looks much clearer now. Oh, I can see what he's drawing now. It's an arm. It looks like a chest and an arm. He probably had a guest over that was using the iPad to play like World of Warcraft or something. That's great. I actually did start to play this game called Ark. It's a video game about it's like one of those survival video games where you go around and you try to survive on this island full of dinosaurs and other people. You try to build a base, that sort of thing. Kind of like the 7 Days to Die, but they just released it, or then they didn't just release it, but they released it for mobile a couple of years back, and I just found out about it. So I downloaded it on my iPad, and dude, the game is super fun. Bob doesn't have the patience for it, but he would have been a good tattoo artist if he wanted to. He knocked out anyone in the house. He's going around slapping phones out of people's hands. Stop that shit. I'm streaming. Friggin' Bob. See, now I don't know if he knows that he's still live because he just dropped out of the StreamYard room. I don't know if he's gonna open up a new StreamYard and then have to realize that I actually never went offline. Or maybe he'll fire up a new one and then this will just end abruptly. Well, I'm actually working on stuff, but I can't really show you guys because Bob isn't here to share my screen when I present it. So, oh, I know what I can do.
All right,
I know
is that
what
better?
that would make it less boring. Let me see what I can do here.
And
I'll start my camera. That way you guys can have something to look at while
All
Bob
right.
is figuring his stuff out.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Bob. What's up?
Okay. Everybody, does it look better? Let me go to the site and check it out here. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, you look. It looks fantastic now, Bob.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I had a bunch of people that were dicking around on my freaking internet. Once again, my family were basically doing things that they shouldn't have been doing.
Were they playing World of Warcraft?
No, they were all streaming different movies at the same time.
Oh wow.
So I had my because all our family, we were kind of cheating and we're like stealing internet from one source, and so they were all doing things that they weren't supposed to be doing.
Yeah, yeah. We heard you leave and go. What the hell's going on with the bandwidth?
I was like, "What the hell is this?" But all right.
So I want to know. I want to know what movie did you ruin for everybody that they couldn't watch now because you wanted to stream?
I don't know because I don't give a shit.
Oh damn!
Hey, this is my friggin' time.
Bob's over here cracking skulls, knocking phones out of people's hands.
I got shit to do. So,
well, now that I can see what you're drawing, it looks like a chest and an arm.
Yeah, I'm doing a study off of this guy. Like I said, this is a guy that's an artist. His name's Nar, and I just like how he does his musculature and everything. So I'm just doing this as a warm up.
A warm up? I thought you had work to do.
I got to warm up, dude.
What do you mean you got to warm up?
I got to warm up, man.
What are you, a 76?
I got inking and stuff to do, and I got to finish rendering this stupid thing, man.
You're like a 76 Buick Regal. You got to go and start the car up for half an hour before he's ready to roll.
Dude. I got old arthritis-y hands, man. I got to warm up.
Phooey.
Shut up. I'm working traditional too, man. It's not like I can just go in and fix it.
You got an eraser?
Not on this. On this, I'm doing inking on this.
Oh, I mean, you already drew it. So what is there to mess up on?
Dude, my inking sucks. I got these big gorilla hands, man, and I'm trying to do tiny little cross hatching and stuff, man.
E. Ortiz is in the chat.
What's up?
E. Ortiz is an inker. He doesn't warm up like some loser.
Hey, there's the stream guys for anybody that wants to come in and shoot the shit. Oh yeah, dude, that's the other thing too. I'm like, they all got like phones and crap connected to the internet. I'm like, you need to shut that shit off.
Do they not have unlimited data plans?
That's the thing. I'm like, you all have unlimited data. Your phone doesn't need to be connected to the internet right now. But they're all like, it's like,
dude, that's exactly what everybody in my house. That's the same exact noise they make whenever I ask them a question.
Yeah, it's such a chore for them to flip one little switch.
Turn the goddamn Wi-Fi off, stupid.
It's like, God, he's like, it's not, our Wi-Fi isn't friggin' infinite. Let me get this up here so I can see what people are saying without having to look halfway across the room.
God forbid Bob have to turn his neck.
No, dude, the way my thing's set up, I can't I literally have to
you literally can't even, right?
Yeah, I have to pull back away from the desk and then lean over and look around the corner. There we go. Scan that bad boy and I'll link it for you. Dude, I'll tell you what, man. I was really tempted to have someone do that but the thing is, I need to get better at it. I know I need to get better at it, but freaking hell, man.
You don't need to get better at it. You just need to get faster at it.
Well, no, I need to get better at it because the way I lay my lines in are shit.
I see your line work. It doesn't need to get better. It just needs to get faster.
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. At least in my, well, you know how it is, man. We're all our most harsh critics. So to me, it's bad.
What is that melanoma you got in the back of your hand?
That right there?
Yeah.
That's just ink.
Oh, okay.
I got ink all over my hand.
So what character are you drawing here?
Oh, this right here, this is Moon Knight. Like I said, I'm just doing this musculature thing as a warm-up, and I'm going to go over here in a minute and start inking. I'm going to try and finish inking Venom tonight.
Johnny Cage is calling you out.
Johnny Cage is a little bitch.
He says maybe if you played less video games like a child, you'd have more time to practice your adult hobbies.
Well, maybe, yeah, and if you had balls, you'd be a man. Come at me, bro.
I mean, that's halfway true.
You don't want to mess with me, kid. I'm too fast, I'm too quick, I'm too sharp.
I'm glad you fixed that that bracer on his forearm, because the way your homeboy drew it up there, how it's all skewed, it's killing me, dude.
Yeah. You know okay, here's the cool thing about this guy's art. This, you see how detailed this is, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, it's amazingly detailed. He that's a freaking sketch card.
Mm-hmm.
I've just got it blown up here. This drawing is literally that big.
Oh my God, I'm so impressed. Maybe if he gets a little bit better, I'll let him do my nails since he's so good at detail.
Think about that, though, dude. Think how small that is. And he's putting all that detail in on that. He does, that's like his thing, is he does all these sketch cards for people.
Maybe he can draw little flowers and stuff on my nails. He'd be really good at like the pier, at the ocean, like drawing and writing names on little grains of rice.
He's just shitting all over this dude that I like. It's like you need better heroes, man.
I don't care what scale he works at. That forearm bracer is still killing me.
Yeah.
No, it works like if you have somebody like a Sam Keith, right?
Yeah.
And you got like these ginormous clusters of muscles right at the elbow, and then just nothing, no detail at all on the biceps. It works but the thing is, the way he's drawing this and how it's supposed to be, that forearm bracer has killed the whole picture.
Yeah, it's
the closest thing to the viewer.
It's kind of skewed, 100%. The freaking hell, man.
So what is this drawing you're drawing behind these two drawings? It's Carnage or Venom?
It's both of them. What the hell, man? There we go. Let me fix this thing, get this thing caught up.
Whatever you're doing, it's not on camera.
No, I'm fixing my cell phone so I can see the chat. Yeah, it's both of them. So I got Venom here and I got Carnage up here. All right. I'm done with that. I'm warmed up. I'm going to go ahead and start on this. I'll use this so I can keep from putting crap all over it.
So give me a percentage. What percentage of the drawing will you allow yourself to mess up before you scrap it and have to redo it?
I will do this whole thing. I will not scrap it. That's why it's taken me so long, as I've gotten to certain points and I've just got so frustrated. I had to walk away from it. But I'm trying to break myself of that habit of like just giving up and scrapping things, and I'm trying to force myself to take things to completion, which I think is necessary. I'm trying to grow, man.
So aesthetically, you're working on this Venom, right?
Yeah.
And you decide, I'm going to leave a lot of open spaces for color.
That's what I should have done.
But instead of doing that, you blacked out the entire face. Why?
I was trying to do, originally there were like some of his forehead up here was opened up, and part of his face right here was opened up. I screwed it up, so I blacked it out.
Ah, I see.
Mistake.
Is that why you blacked out Carnage's crotch? Did you accidentally make it too big?
No, actually, after when I get done putting the cross hatching and stuff in, the way he said here, like this is all supposed to be very dark down here,
mm-hmm.
and I like if you like, you can see right here. There's some gradient going on there in the middle.
Yeah, everything from the mid thigh to the kneecap and that bottom part of the crotch would be on a different plane, so it would be darker.
Yeah, and then but right here, I didn't want all of this to blend in and just be black, so I just put in like really close cross hatching here to kind of create a transition out. Lighting, it's not like the lighting isn't, it's not 100% correct, but it's good enough to where it, I think it'll come out right. I'm kind of cheating it a little bit because I did kind of the way he's hunched over and everything like that, like this, like his almost this entire part right here should just be black.
Yeah.
And then the way this is like this should all be black too, and then all the way out like part of his leg right here from like here to here should be black.
Mm-hmm.
But if I do that, it's got this giant black spot right in the middle of his torso. So I was like, no, I want to put some cool detail and stuff in there. So,
well, I mean, it would work.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try this. Like I said, if it ends up not looking right and everything, I can always just black it in. So, but I'm gonna try some stuff. Like I said, a lot of what I'm doing now is experimentation and seeing what works and what doesn't.
So what is this drawing for?
Nothing. It's just for me.
This drawing of Venom and Carnage.
I'm just doing it. Just doing it to do it. And hopefully someone will want to buy it. Where did that thing go? So what are you working? Like I said, hey, come on, man, share. What are you working on?
I was sharing the entire time that you were gone.
Oh, I didn't see it.
I was sharing my life story. But okay, well, if I share a window, will it show?
Yeah. Sure,
Okay.
I will put it up there for you. Better, faster, stronger. Yep. Yes,
Well,
sir.
I'm working on an ash can for some guy.
Cool.
Where is it at? Here it is.
Oh,
And I just finished page 4, moving on to page 5. So let me open up page 4 so you can see it. There we go. Share screen. There we go. Let me know when you can see it.
there you go.
Okay, so the top here we got some mechs,
That's pretty dope, man.
and they're shooting at these guys hiding behind the rocks. This was kind of like the advance unit. They came up to kind of draw away some of these mechs in the foreground are the bad guys.
Yeah.
The ones hiding are the good guys. They came to draw these mechs away from the convoy. That way, these guys down here, these raiders, would be able to flank them from the side. You see them rolling up from the side. All this stuff over here that's happening is the battle. So they drew away some of the mechs. There's still mechs in the rear and some transport vehicles, and then whatever. But so he's like, we got to go now. And the guy's like, nah. We're supposed to bring up the rear, right? As soon as they pass, we got to wait till they pass. He's like, I'm not waiting for shit. Let's go, tally ho. And he's like, let's go. And they're all rushing down the hill to go into battle.
Leroy Jenkins.
Exactly.
Cool.
But this is supposed to be the reason you don't see really any black in here is because it's broad daylight. It's like late morning. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's multiple light sources bouncing off of everything. So luckily, I don't got to deal with any of that because somebody else is coloring it.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I'm like, to be honest, man, like all this cross hatching I put in here is so completely unnecessary. I could have just left this shit and just been done with it, but I'm a sadist.
Yeah. The best thing about these guys, well, they got these spears, right? Like you see these spears,
Mhm.
and at the tip of these spears, they have like almost like a percussion grenade.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks kind of like what are those things called? It was basically it was like a grenade on a stick.
Yes. But this little plunger at the top is when you hit something with that plunger, almost like a shotgun shell, right?
Yeah.
Like you put a shotgun shell in a tube, and as soon as it hits, it explodes. So as soon as you hit something with this long pole, bam, all of the energy gets transferred forward and explodes. So this is kind of how they handle the mechs. So they're going to be they're going after the joints and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is
kind of kind of reminds me of like a zip gun.
Yeah. Let me open the first page here, because you can kind of see these guys. Here they are. So like this is where it starts, right? Here's the convoy.
Yep.
Going through the mountains.
Yep.
And then you see the convoy in the reflection of this bird's eye. And there's the bird.
Cool.
And then these are the homeboys here, and they're all waiting up on top of the ridge. This old man here, he's the one who owns that bird, and the bird like talks to him telekinetically. And this guy, he's their leader, and he's like, well, you know, he's kind of looking, but he can't really see really good. That's why the bird's doing the recon. So they're all waiting there with their little army, and this guy's like, dude, I can't see a goddamn thing. And this guy's like, he's making fun of this old man for being old, you know.
Your face is sagging.
I think, well, actually, this guy right here, which I call him Stone Cold, but he's kind of the jerk. He's the one that's like, I'm going to rush in. I want to fight, and I don't care what you're talking about. I want to fight. He actually tells the old man, like, there's some dialogue where he's like, yeah, you know, you talk a lot of big shit, but the only thing I see around here is you got the longest, grayest beard out of anybody. Dumb old bastard.
I've survived when assholes like you run in and died, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So then it's like, here's a second page here. So they're talking. He's like, well, you know, I only do tech stuff, dude. He's like, well, you need to learn how to do this eagle stuff because it gets you way more than which. And this guy's like, hey, old man, why don't you stop yapping your flap, right? And he's like, and the old man don't listen to him, right? Because the old man's like, I don't care. And this fool's like, hey, you're not listening to me or what? And he wants to start a fight. And then the guy's like, shut up. Here comes the eagle. And then this guy gets his eagle, and he gets the information from the eagle, and he's like, all right, this is what we're going to do. So
Sweet.
That's how it's working. That's what I was working. So right now I should be working on this page, inking this page. Because this is about as tight as my pencils get before I start inking. Because I work digitally, I can correct my inks, you know?
Yep.
Cool. So that's what I'm working on right now.
Well, cool.
Mr. Nosy.
Where'd it go? There it is. All right, let me actually get some work done. Hey, man, you can't blame me for wanting to know what's up. Get the picture of that.
Certainly I can. What are you talking about? So me and my wife have been talking about getting this timeshare.
Nope.
And I hate timeshares.
Yeah, that's an instant no for me, man.
And the only thing, and I always said to myself, the only time I would ever get a timeshare is if it was like one of those places where it was like an RV resort. You know what I mean? Like one of those places where you can go and just park your RV and just fish or whatever.
I would never get a timeshare, dude. Never, 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 never. Ever, 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 ever. Forever, ever, forever, ever.
Is that a Ludacris song you're quoting?
Hell no. I am.
No, that's a Outcast and
yeah. That's yeah, forever, ever, forever, ever. Like never.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real.
Never meant to make your daughter cry.
I apologize a million times. Where the hell did that shit go? I had a nice piece, Carnage piece from Mark Bailey from way back in the day. I was using its reference, and I misplaced it. What the freaking hell? What the hell, man?
What the hell do you need a Carnage reference for? It's just a regular body with the Venom face,
It's
just skinnier.
Yeah, no, it's not. He looks nothing, dude. He's his original concept. He was almost completely black with red veins. He looked very different.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that you were coloring right now.
Well, I'm trying to render him in a way that makes him look different than Venom.
I like the way McFarlane did Venom.
Yeah, that's
everything was just black except for like the light blue highlights.
Yeah. Well, and that's because the freaking suit was black, man. And then they started doing that thing where the highlights were blue.
Mm-hmm. That was great.
Mm-hmm. I actually like Ryan Stegman's version.
Why?
I just like it. I think it gives him character.
I'm gonna look it up because I don't know what you're talking about.
It's the way this is kind of the way they draw him now. He's still he's still largely black. Yeah, and you know something, Frank? You need to get some new material, dude, because he's been saying that same joke for the last, well, I don't know, 20 years.
What joke?
If it was when I said when I was looking up there, it's like where it is. Just that if it was up your ass, you'd know where it was. That's his favorite joke. It's like, you know how like your dad will he finds a joke that he really likes and he'll just beat it into the ground for the rest of your life.
Yes.
That's kind of what Frank does.
Is Frank a dad?
No, but I've known Frank for 25 years.
Oh man, it's time for a new friend.
Maybe longer. Yeah, the warranties expired on him. Gotta get somebody new. Where the hell did I put the damn thing? What the hell is underneath it? Dude, I got too much shit. Gotta get rid of some of this crap.
What do you got? I'll take it.
Just a bunch of pictures and runoffs. Screw it. I'm just gonna wait. I have to wing it. Best way to learn anyway.
That's right.
Where my shit at? Frank, shut the hell up. And there you go. Eraser.
Dude, I'm drawing and my goddamn monitor is like scooting away from me. What the hell is going on? Did I put it on ice?
Yeah, phrase like your dad with Gone Fishing. Oh my god, man, my dad loves that friggin' movie.
What movie?
Gone Fishing.
With what's the little guy's name?
Joe Pesci and
Danny Glover.
Danny Glover, yep. Dude, he
some of my best friends are Danny Glover.
My he's a big time fisherman. So actually I'm just gonna black that one because I think look better. He watched that movie, man, and it instantly became his favorite thing in the world.
He's a big fan of the bromance movies.
He's a big fishing fan.
What's the best fishing movie you ever seen?
Jaws.
That's the worst fishing movie. What are you talking about?
Jaws is amazing. You'd be bad mouthing Jaws, man.
That's not even a fishing movie. You're ridiculous.
A shark is a giant fish. It is a fishing movie. Give me your purest crap.
So what is there to catch in the middle of summer? I live in Southern California, Bob. I don't know if you know that.
I don't know what the hell's down there, but up here.
In Southern California, where I live, it's 1,000,000 degrees right up until winter. I live in what's called the Inland Empire, which is desert. And like today, for instance, it wasn't as bad as yesterday, but today it was 96 degrees.
Oh yeah, dude. I used to live in Arizona. I know how it gets down there.
Yeah, so I'm like, oh, it's better today. I was actually outside for a while. Because yesterday was 105, and the day before 102. You know, it's like it's all the time. It's over 100 all the damn time, dude.
Oh yeah, I trust me. I've been there. The thing about Arizona, where they're always like, it's a dry heat. I'm like, dude, it's 110 degrees.
Yeah, heat is heat.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit how dry it is. You go outside, you stay out there too long, you will die. But
so I'm over here and I'm thinking to myself,
bass.
what can I fish? What can I fish for in the middle of summer when it's over 100 degrees? What the hell is it going to be biting?
Bass.
And unlike other places where, you know, the heat is not dry, when it's a dry heat, fish go even deeper.
You got to fish in the reeds, man. And down south, reed fishing is a big deal.
That's Southern California.
I know. Reed fishing. What else? Ocean fishing. So there's you fish for that. And that's basically one of the big ones, the big stuff. Let's sharpen this pencil.
Because you know what my favorite fishing is? I'll tell you. And I don't even care what you think about it. I'm going to tell you anyway. I like fishing for bluegills and crappie.
Dude, you get decent sized crappie. The meat's actually really good.
Yeah, and I eat them too.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
people say that's not real fishing, and I get it. I mean, I have also went fishing early in the morning for bluegill to use as bait for real fishing, you know?
Yeah.
But I still enjoy it.
That's fine, man. Dude, I ain't got nothing against that. I remember catching when we lived in Tucson. We would just for fun. We would camp because we would go fishing. We would camp at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
We would, if we just wanted like something to eat real quick, we'd go down and we'd catch like a big old mess of crappie and cook them all up. You know, I mean, the fillets are small, but you get enough of them. It's almost like eating fish nuggets.
Mm-hmm. Like one of my favorite things to do in the fall is to go to this place next to my house called Lytle Creek. It's a creek that goes from about maybe 20 feet across, and in spots it's like maybe 4 feet across. Real small creek.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to hike to it, which is great because that eliminates a lot of the people that are just there for day use, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So you can go over there and you can hike up and down the river or up and down the little, creek and fish for little brook trout. And that's my favorite thing. I like to go with my pan, my little bag of, flour, some salt and pepper, and just go up and catch a whole bunch of tiny little brown trout, cut them up into 3 pieces and fry them up.
Dude, I'll tell you what, man, we, every year they call it it's a trout derby.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lake and it's next to a fishery, and they will open the fishery up once a year and flood the river with trout.
Nice.
And we'll go down there and we'll catch hundreds of them, bring them back up here to Ohio and smoke them. And I'll tell you what, man, smoked trout is awesome. I love it. It's good stuff. It's like some of my favorite fishing is easy fishing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like
because some of my least favorite fishing is hard fishing.
Well, it's like walleye fishing is a lot harder than like perch fishing up here in Lake Erie.
Mm-hmm.
But I prefer the taste of perch to walleye. Walleye can have a really strong fish taste. Whereas perch is a much more mild, it's more of a white fish.
Mm-hmm.
And they're easier to catch because you just drop your line down, you wait for them to hit, and you pull it back up. But I love eating them. It's my favorite fish to eat.
Yeah, the one thing I can't stand is it's fucking fish elitists. And it's when, and like, I have a buddy, right? And this he's one of those people that's like good at fishing. See, the thing is, I like fishing. I'm not good at fishing, but I just enjoy fishing. And this guy's like, everything we do, it's got to be coordinated and calculated. I'm like, I don't want to do any of that. Like, he's the kind of guy where he's like, yeah, we have to get up at 3 because we want to get to the river, at like, 4:30, get all the bluegill so we can have bait to go to the channels at like 5. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm getting a phone call. Hold on a second.
Good. God damn it, man. So how is everybody tonight? That pisses me off. We had that issue earlier. Nothing will turn people off from watching you faster than that. Dun, 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 dun. Let me turn my music back on since I know that lag is taken care of. No, shit. Damn it. Put that in there for John when he comes back. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to kick you out, man. Two weeks for us, whatever we decide, and then for us, repair. Boom. Boom. Holy shit. Yeah, John, when you get done your thing, I apologize, man. I accidentally kicked you. was trying to cancel that window you were sharing. Sony HD camera. Okay. Holy shit, that's awesome. Name. Sure. All right, let me get back to work here. All right, no problem, John. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, largely this was meant to be just kind of like a silent drawing stream, so I can get some stuff done. But I appreciate you stopping in, man. All right, go ahead and get some more of this done. I'm using probably the worst tool to ink these outlines, but I'm trying to get used to using brush so that I can start using an actual brush. Shit. You know what? I'm an idiot. I'm just dumb. Let me switch over to a multi-liner. There's no reason for me to be dicking around like that, because that's how you ruin stuff. Oh, where'd my piece of paper go so I don't smear everything? What's the problem is that you made? Yeah, oh, yeah, I was going to turn my music back on. Derp! Derp, 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 derp. Let me get Spotify back up. Here we go. Okay, this is supposed to be a rock. It's supposed to be rock music. Not this crap. The hell, man. Oh my god, this is the worst music ever. What the frickin' hell? Let's see here. God, oh god. That's enough of that. Go away. No. Why are you? Search. Okay, yeah. Look at the rock. Rock classics. Okay. What the hell is that a rock classic? Fleetwood Mac. Oh my god. There we go. That's better. No, we cannot take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. Bum 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 bum. anymore. I really need to start minimizing my line work because this is very over rendered. Very, very over rendered. I'm trying to be Jim Lee, but Jim Lee's work doesn't look cluttered. No, we ain't gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore. I apologize for covering this up, guys, but I'm trying to prevent smudging all that line work, getting lead all over the page, which just makes everything look muddy. Actually, instead of moving it, I'm going to go ahead and get as many of these lines as I can. I'm going to get as many of these parallel lines as I can. So what are you guys working on? Anybody else drawing along? I think it's getting clogged with lead. Oh, man. Yes, either this is getting clogged, either my pen's getting clogged or it's running out of ink. Hopefully that fixes it. Yeah, all right. As I say, I don't think it's quite been used enough to be running out of ink yet. I think it's getting clogged with ink. Yeah. Shit. All right. To me, reminds me of childhood memories. Thing was as fresh as a bright blue sky. When I see your face. Man. Back when GNR was cool. All right. I'm actually using a pretty hard lead. I need to quit trying to color that whole thing in there. Just line it. God dang it. Let me switch to another. I'm going to switch to another pen. This isn't going to cut it. God dang it. Damn. I don't feel like going out and buying more pens right now. All right. Let's see, how you doing? All right. That'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. God dang, all my pens are running out for some reason. All right. Oh, oh, sweet child of mine. God dang it, stop that. Well, one way to fix that, Bob, is to get rid of them. There we go. There we go. Where do we go? Oh, shit. I'm supposed to be working on Venom, but I wanted to at least finish Carnage's head. Down, 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 down. Child, sweet child. You guys are probably like, what the hell are you doing, dude? I don't know. I don't know. God, what is with this weak sauce music? What is this, Don Henley? Oh my God. Went from GNR to Don Henley? Who puts together these friggin' lists, but come on, bro. I will say this is the better of his songs. I need to stop bearing down on this pen so hard. It's really starting to hurt my hand. I think I'll be making a trip to the art store within the next couple of days to get some new multi-liners. Man, these are starting to run out, especially my smaller ones. Just get these small areas with this one and switch to a bigger one for the wider areas. There we go. Preserve these small ones as much as I can. Okay. I'll do that. Get this up here. See if I can be a smarty and use this chisel tip to get the rest of these bigger areas. What did I know? I do know this song, even though I'm not the biggest fan of it, because I remember when they played the hell out of it on the radio. What if you could sue radio for putting crap in your brain that you didn't want? It's like, hey, I didn't want to know. I didn't want to know all the lyrics and stuff of that stupid song. But you guys played it about 1 billion times and not stuck in my brain, so thanks for that. Like, I don't remember who sang it, but I remember the song. God dang it, I'm beating the corners of this up. Okay. Excuse me. We got Venom's head. All right, switch back to let's see, what do we got here? I want to switch to a smaller pen again. Do I have any smaller ones? This is a brush pen. I forgot I had that. 18 in life, you got it. 0.1, 0.7, 08, 0.1. Hey, dang. Was a young boy. There we go. Now we got a good song. We got Skid Row. All right, enough messing around. All right, let's start down here with his hand. Start getting. I really do want to learn how to use a Crowcool one of these days. Learn how to use those traditional inking tools. Those are skills I think need to be passed down and survive. So one of these days I'm gonna corral Art and have him just tutor me. It's like, teach me, senpai. Learn me. Give me your knowledge. And man, I rendered the crap out of this thing. Not good. And I'm thickening up these lines and ruining them at the same time. God. That didn't come out too bad. That came out good. That's terrible. That's terrible. That's terrible. That's okay. That's okay. Man. God, man, I'm more tired than I thought I was, I guess. Reposition my hand. That's terrible, but you know what? I'll take it. Let's see if I can. I'm gonna finish his forearm here. I did all this. I'm going to south zero that. There we go. All right. Should do this easy stuff like that. There we go. There we go. It's coming out, so. Okay, and then change the angle. There you go. Ooh. I think John's right. I don't think I'm going to try to use my. Where is that thing? Ugh. Jason Duran. Hey, CB. Hey, what's up, Jason? How you doing tonight? Apologies, guys. Like I said, I'm kind of focusing here and I'm not checking the chat as often as I should. I'm gonna try and use my pasta pens here to do some highlights on his head here and break this black up a little bit. Dual fisted. Oh, put the lid back on the damn pen, dude. It's like I'm milking a cow. Yeah, I just got here. Carry on. Yeah, no problem, man. So these pens, they're supposed to be really good at covering. You know, see, they smear the ink. These are acrylic paint. And even they have a problem covering up ink. I'll tell you what, man, if somebody ever came up with an actual whiteout pen, if they came up with a whiteout pen that actually worked like it should, they'd be rich as hell. Yeah, it is Venom. It's let me flip it over. It's Venom and Carnage both. You got Venom here, Carnage here. I got to finish rendering Carnage out and then inking all of it. I'm trying to ink up Venom here right now. Going through doing the easy stuff on him before I tackle the hard stuff. Speaking of which, I'm gonna get some of this stuff in his leg. Just way too much cross hatching on this bad boy. Oh, dragged me down. Let's Don't screw this up, dude. The hell? What is wrong with my eye? My eye got all blurry for a second there. So, Frank, I saw you got your passport. There we go. A lot of minutia in here. That's going to be a pain in the ass right there. Let's do these. Okay. Hey, Charles. How you doing, man? The world in a world. Appreciate you guys stopping in here, hanging out for a little bit. And I apologize, I'm not looking at the chat as much as I normally do. I'm just trying to get as much of this done in the short time that I have to stream tonight as possible. I'm going to try and get this thing done completely so I can move on from it because I'm tired of looking at it. Spent way too much time on this thing. Way too much time. And I'm liking to see the cross-hatching is a cool. Yeah, and it's something I'm trying to break myself of. I have a tendency to super over-render stuff. And this, when I went into it, I was telling myself, I'm not going to over-render this thing. I'm going to go with a lot of solid blacks, and I'm just going to kind of leave it. And then my brain went, no! And then now I have all this ridiculous level cross-hatching in this thing. And it's just, it's an illness. It's a sickness. But wait, cross-hatching is like sex? Priorities, yeah. Yeah. I've got a gaming stream to do here in a little bit. And but I'm trying to get as much of this done before then as possible. Yeah. I just wish I was more consistent. I do have a tendency to be wildly inconsistent. And I'm trying to make everything look as neat as possible. And all I'm doing is making mistakes. Mistake after mistake after mistake. Yeah, and it's, I mean, it is what it is. End of the day, my brain's going to make me do things the way you think it needs to look. If that means I render it to the point where it's disgusting, I guess that's what I'm going to do. Eventually, I'll find that happy medium. It's like Bob. It's like Bob Ross says. No mistakes, just happy little accidents. I swear to God, that guy was like a human quaalude. He instantly puts you to sleep. But amazing guy. When I'm not streaming on Twitch, my channel plays the Bob Ross channel, which is like on 24/7. Mm-hmm. All right. I gotta get those. How the hell did I make those lines to begin with? Did I use a protractor for that? I used a curve. I used a French curve. Yeah. Let me go ahead and get that curve so I can make those, and his legs will be finished. Dun, 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 dun. Ah! What the heck? Oh. Like, what did I hit? There we go. Ah! Would you make it a freedom curve then? Shows myself out. But tis. Is what you say in my society. Catch the wind, catch the wind, catch the wind. French fries were freedom fries for a time. Yeah. Interesting enough, French toast was actually German toast. They changed it to French toast because, Germany. Freedom toast, freedom kiss, freedom roast. And fries are Belgian? Yep. This is anything I can't stand. It's someone that's intolerant of someone of other cultures, and the Dutch. I love that movie. All right, let's see if I can lay these lines down without screwing them up. Oh my God, dude. What the hell freaking curve did I use to make these? Use this? Oh, screw it. I'm going to freehand it. I'm about to wreck it. But you know what? That's nerve-wracking. Canadian, though. I don't want it if it's Canadian. I'm lying. Gonna give me a million Canadian loonie. I want to know the guy. I want to be a fly on the wall when they were talking about naming their currency. And I want to see the look on the face of the guy who came up with the idea of calling it the loonie. And thought it was and was serious about it. And he's like, "No, I'm serious. We'll call it the loonie." And yay! That was the best line of them all. All right. This part looks terrible, but that top part actually came out good. You know what? Let me get these little lines in this hand here real quick. Yeah! Kick it! Beastie Boys! Love me some Beastie Boys. Wanna go? Well, the loonie is a cool bird, in my opinion. Yeah, okay, yeah. It's okay. You're allowed to be wrong. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. For your right, buddy. God. I remember when this was the anthem in high school. Is this a commission or just for fun? This is just for fun and to learn, to train. I mean, hopefully I can sell it at the next auction that Shay does. You know, get a little bit of money out of it at least for the time I put into it. But mostly it's learning. It's a learning exercise. One that coincidentally I failed because the whole idea behind this one was to be minimal, to minimize it, and I went in the exact opposite direction. And I made it super complicated. Apparently Ben Franklin wanted the bird to be a turkey and not an eagle. Yep. National bird, yep. You should do a weekly comic strip, Bob. Yeah. The way, as slow as I draw, it wouldn't be a weekly one, man. It'd be like a monthly one. But I am going to be doing more drawing streams, and hopefully my speed will improve. And as it does, I can actually start doing some of the projects that I want to do. So, fingers crossed. God, I put a lot of really tiny cross hatching on this arm. The hell was I on? Really got to do that. That's starting to get really muddied. Really, what are the things that you've been working on? Okay. But if you cross your fingers, I know a write or two, a panel or two a week. Yeah, I mean, on your non-drawing hand, I guess. If you cross your fingers, I've got arthritis in these two fingers and part of my thumb here. So crossing these fingers is actually it's almost impossible. I'm the writer, by the way. I mean, eventually that is the plan, to start doing some continuous work. Like, I know one of my favorite artists, my favorite artist, like the went plural. I felt the lumping. Yeah, like I'll get like these two knuckles. Like right now they're stiff. They're stiff, but there's no pain there. But as I'm closing it, like I can barely close my hand all the way. These two fingers want to do that. But there have been times when it's like there's just pure pain going through. Because you can see this fingernail. I've broken this finger like twice. So I knew I was going to get arthritis in it. But this finger right here in the middle of my hand, I have a tendon that's got like a calcium buildup on it, and it causes tremors. And this finger, like I'll be sitting, and also this finger just start doing like this, just shaking and jerking on its own. And sometimes my hand will just like cramp up like this. It'll just like, and I have to like force it apart. So that's going to be a pain in the ass. See here. Hey, Job. Some of you amazing are hail chat. What's up, Job? Yeah, I'm actually, what time is it? Oh, damn. Yeah, about another 7 minutes there. I'm gonna knuckle down here. I'm gonna try and finish up the majority of this arm. Man, I put this station out because I wanted to hear some old school rock music. And it's giving me this weird ass 80s pseudo pop. It's like, what the hell, man? Okay. I get that. No, I didn't get that. But it's coming together. Every time I hear this song, all I can think about is that skit from SNL with Patrick Swayze and Chris Farley as the two guys that were vying for the Chippendales job. God, Chris Farley was awesome. See, first real Venom series I followed had Clayton Crane for the artist. He's Photoshop. Clayton Crane's awesome. If I draw some superhero art, I'm gonna send it to you for the Ranger. Dude, don't give me more. Please, God, don't make me do more render. Oh my God, I got so much of it to do on my own, man. It was like I've been looking at this same picture. Now, granted, it's because I've been lazy a little bit, but I've been looking at this same picture for a month. Which is why I'm trying to. I'm trying to apply Mark Silvestri's philosophy, which is he's like finished, not it's like finished, not perfect, and it's like he has this saying. He has this saying. He says, "Kill your darlings. Stop trying to lay down perfect lines. Stop trying to make everything like obsessing over everything. Just get it out. Just get it done. Get it out. Boom, 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 boom." I want to hear some great country. Listen to Old Number 7 by Devil Makes 3. God, what's the name of that? There's a dude. I can't remember his name now, but he sounds exactly like Johnny Cash. And he does a song called "The Devil Wears a Suit and Tie." Let me see here. Here it is. "The Devil Wears a Suit and Tie." Coulter Wall. Guy's name is Coulter Wall. Check him out, dude. Perfection is the enemy of good. It's an expression. Yeah. Yeah, and it's yeah, that dude is awesome. That guy's only like 20, like 26 or something like that. And he sings like that. It's like, good Lord, dude. That guy must have been gargling whiskey since he was like 7. To have a voice that powerful. I mean, his voice is like even people that don't like country music. I showed that video to them, and they're like, "Holy crap, that dude's amazing!" Don't bites the dust. Dun dun dun. Boom boom. But yeah, that song was amazing. That dude sounds like he's see. Maybe you need to try it a couple days of Draw Timber to help with your speed. I've never heard of Draw Tender. What's that? Another one gone, another one gone, another one bites the dust. Let's see here. Could you imagine, ma'am, your son Coulter Wall's been drinking Jack Daniels this morning? Charles, it's my own thing. So what is it? Pick a number of drawings you'll do daily for September and give yourself a set amount of time. Yeah, what was his name? An artist I follow. His name's not Jimmy Reyes, but James Reyes. He does those timed drawing things. He uses what the heck is the name of that website? There's a website with a bunch of like uh, pose photographs, and he'll pick one and he'll give himself 10 minutes to do something with that pose, and then sometimes he'll do like a drawing where it's like he'll do the same drawing, but he'll do it an hour long version, a 10-minute version, and a 1-minute version to kind of boom boom boom, just like to see how much he gets out. It's pretty cool. He's a good dude too. He unfortunately he's going through some tough times right now. He just lost his wife, so he's not doing a whole lot of streaming or anything. But if you get the chance, check it out, man. His artwork is absolutely outstanding. He likes to do like mechanical, like a lot of mechanical stuff. He does superhero stuff and everything, but he also does mechanical, like Transformers. He draws the craziest, coolest Transformer drawings. He has this drawing series he does called The Most Detailed Drawing Ever of Blank. And a lot of them, once he does, are the Transformers. And there's just ridiculous levels of detail in them. They're just beautiful. But highly recommend them. Yeah, it was because he's such a nice guy. You know, he really is. He like. There's a lot of people on YouTube and Twitch and stuff that are very fake. James is not one of them. James is a legit good guy, and it's tragic because his wife, from all accounts, was also a very, very good person. She was a nurse, and they've got little kids, and it's just, it breaks my heart to think about the hardships he's going through right now. But again, like I said, just amazing artist. And I'm actually going to buy. He has these prints. He went to school for technical drawing. Yeah, and like when he did that. Like I don't know how long you've been following him. I've been following since he's like his channels. He's got well over 1 million subscribers now. But I was following his channel back when he only had like 10 or 15,000. And he started doing that Star Wars piece, that ridiculous Star Wars piece. My God, man, the level of detail he puts into the ships and stuff is just, in my personal opinion, it's next level stuff. And that piece was so impressive. Took him 9 months. Yeah, because he went to school for computer animation. But he that Star Wars piece impressed people so much that he got a contract with Disney. Kevin Feige actually had him do basically the same thing he did for the Star Wars piece, like a slightly smaller version of that. And he did this giant mural of all the Marvel movies. It was amazing. It's amazing stuff. He's a very inspirational guy. And I really hope that he's going to be okay. I tried to contact him, but that's really hard, especially right now. But I'm just hoping he's okay. He's a good guy. and he did some really good tutorial videos too. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. He did a couple issues here and there for Marvel and DC, but his big thing was he did the Transformers comic for Dreamwave and I think for IDW. He still was doing covers for IDW. So he definitely kept busy. Yeah, it's just, it's hardship that you wish they didn't have to endure. But sometimes it seems like that's the lot in life for good people. They're destined to to struggle. We're all gonna struggle at some point in our lives, but you hate to see it. I just hope he has a strong support apparatus with the rest of his family. Yeah. I think Bob must have the Sigma male grind set. I'm not sure what that is, man. Where did I leave off at over here? What did I miss? What did I? Oh, here it is. Oh my God. I'm almost done with this shoulder though. Oh. See, I gotta do that part right there. And that shoulder will be done. And I gotta do this part right here, and this shoulder will be done. I gotta do this bicep right there. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's tough. It's tough. And it's gonna be tough for him. And I know that all of his followers and his fans miss him, but he needs time to heal as much as that's possible. So okay, I am freehanding the hell out of this. I keep telling myself that I'm going to like practice minimalism, and I keep lying. Hey, Faith No More. All right. There's a band I'd like to get back together right there. I'm good. It's like walking on glass. It's right. It's out of sight. All right. I'm going to finish this shoulder, and I'm going to call it. I got a lot to do. Dave Finch is doing a really cool stream right now. He's doing layouts, how to do layouts, which is crazy cool. I'm gonna check that out afterwards. It's magic. It's tragic. Oh my God. Did I just wreck this? Almost. What is it? All right, almost there. Ouch. I gotta throw those on there, and then that should about do it. Okay, that didn't completely suck. And you talked more than you suggested you would about good thing. Yeah. Yeah, I saw it, Charles. Have to keep coming back. Yeah. YouTube's been acting up. Have you seen the description for Nightbird in Rise of the Beast? She sounds cool. No, I haven't seen that. I'll have to check that out. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna finish this shoulder right here, and then that'll be it. That'll be it for today. Let's see here. Screw that up. Wow. I didn't get all confusing or anything down here. Jeez. What the hell was I thinking when I put this in here? Wow, that looks terrible. Whose idea was that? Oh, yeah, it was mine. Jeez. That's pretty terrible looking. Let me put this in here and see if that makes it look better. Not really. No, we'll have to work with it because it's already inked. So, being disco Bob, where's Kitten Bob? It's very wrenchy of you, Job. This is on my end. This is on my end, not YouTube. I'll send it to the Discord after this. I'll be Discord Bob. Where's Kitten Bob? I don't know what you mean. Kitten. I mean, who's Kitten? Ah, God dang it. Ignore it. Just keep going. My OCD is going to start going nuts. I just made a mistake. And my brain is now I'm never going to be able to see anything but that. Okay. We made some progress today. Got both his hands done, got his arms, shoulders, chest, legs, head. Got some carnage done here. Not thrilled with how this head's come out, but once I put some cross-hatching and stuff in there, it should look better. Just got to finish his biceps here, and then the back of his arm here, and Venom's done. I just got to figure out what I'm going to do with this tongue. And I get carnage finished, put the webs in the background, and screw this thing. Older Discord mods have been caught killing their pedophile victims' kid. Oh my God. What the hell, man? That's terrifying. But, all right, guys, it is almost 11 o'clock. And, yeah, it's time for me to chill. So, appreciate everybody who's here. Job, Charles, Johnny Cage. Thanks to John Diller for stepping in. Job, Jason, everybody else. Hollywood stopped in for a little bit. And E. Ortiz, my friend. Courtney Holland stopped in and said, hey, Bob. So, anyway, you guys have a good time. Have a good night. Ramos home family said, hi, Bob. Hey, Ramos, sorry, man. You're coming right in as we're getting ready to leave. But I appreciate everybody stopping in, guys. And I'll be doing a lot more of these streams. Like I said, that's what my channel originally was meant to be doing and everything. And I kind of got away from it. I'm trying to go back to it. So I'll definitely be finishing this up. Then I've got, where's that at? There it is. I got a layout for my next piece. This is going to be for Jimmy Reyes's Dragon Rage 2. So I've got the main villain Thrago here. I've got Nuri, the hero, and then there's going to be a dragon in the background here. So this will be next. So that should be fun to do. But appreciate it, guys. And I will check with you guys next time. Have a good one.